Alright, hey guys, I know I haven't put a video up in a while, so I figured I'd make a video of what happened to me 2 weeks ago, yesterday. I was down here, and there's a little trail that comes down along the river there. I was walking that, looking for fox sign, because I'd seen a fox crossing the road coming over here every night. So I had my Benjamin Trail NPXL 1100 with me, and I'd seen some squirrels up here in these hemlocks, and I'd spooked them, but they don't get hunted a lot down here. So I was just sitting there watching them bounce around in the trees, and standing here in the middle of the pole line. The house down there that way a ways, and then back that way a ways is the road. So I was standing here watching the squirrels, and I looked down there past them rocks, that rock pile there on the right, and I see this red dot coming across the pole line. I pulled my trail up, looked through the scope. Sure enough, that big fox there, nose right to the ground, running across. Well, trotting, he wasn't running. I think he was hunting or something, and then he come down and got into the woods there, out of sight. So I figured what I should have done, I should have got back into these trees here before I started calling, get me some good cover, but heat of the moment, I didn't think of that, so I just dug out my cottontail screamer there. Sorry about the wind, it's kind of windy today, but I got out my cottontail screamer and started blaring on it, and I could see pieces of them coming through the trees. And then he kind of tells where the noise is coming from, but I'm all in camo and I ain't moving, so he can't really see me. He starts on an almost dead run right at me. So I'm like, hey! 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 He finally stopped, and right under that hemlock there is where I finally got him to stop. And he kind of sat back on his haunches looking at me like, what the heck? And I pulled up my trail, and I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time before I figured it out that I wasn't a dying rabbit. So I set the crosshairs between his eyes, took a deep breath, let it out, squeezed that horrible Benjamin Crossman trigger. And I heard a whack, like not pellet on bone, but pellet on wood. And as you can see, that little tree right there is what kept me from a trophy red fox with an air gun. It was up a little bit higher where I hit it. It was up here more, but up here more. But I cut it off with my Gerber and brought it back to my house. And if I ever get that fox, I'm gonna have that little sapling there hanging under him. If I get him, I'll probably just get him tanned, and just to remind me of the time that I missed. But the tree was so close to the end of the gun, I had the parallax, the objective set for 25 yards, and this was only about a foot off the end of the barrel. I didn't see it, like I said, heat of the moment there, so. But the Crossman Premier Ultra Magnum almost cut that in half, and it's about as big around, a little bit bigger around than a dime probably. But yeah, this ain't much of a video, but no, I ain't put one up in a while, so I just figured I'd make this one. Alright guys, see ya.